Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, and welcome to our YouTube channel Paper Vault, where we are solving past paper questions of IGCSE Physics 0625. And we have done the topic of general physics up till now. We've covered all 12 to 14 topics that were there in it. Now we are starting with a new topic, that is atomic physics. So it's one of the last topics that you are going to study in your physics course. But I was teaching it to my kids these days, so I thought, why not start with this? And let's do the thermal physics and the waves after this. This is a relatively smaller topic as compared to waves or thermal physics. So we are starting with it. So let's start. But before we begin, kindly like and subscribe the channel. And if you find anything helpful in these videos, kindly remember me in your prayers. Thank you. And let's begin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Atomic physics, topic 5.1. Question number 1. A magnesium ion has a double positive charge and a chloride ion has a single negative charge. Which statement is correct? A chlorine atom gains an electron to form the chloride ion. The chlorine atom loses a proton to form the chloride ion. Magnesium atom loses an electron to form the magnesium ion. And a magnesium atom gains 2 electrons to form a magnesium ion. Okay, the bonding between magnesium and chlorine obviously is ionic bonding. And we know that there is one magnesium, one that's being bonded to 2 chlorine ones. ठीक है, अभी मैंने ये सही नहीं बनाया. इसको अगर हम ऐसे कर दें तो आयोनिक रिप्रेजेंटेशन आ जाएगी आपकी. ठीक है, एंड ये +2 पर होगा. मैग्नीशियम के पास 2 होते हैं. इट गिव्स 1 to 1 क्लोरीन atom and other 2 the other chlorine atom, and then they form +2 and negative ions. ठीक है, a magnesium loses basically 2 electrons and each calcium gains 1 electron. ठीक है, तो ये फिजिक्स है चूंकि, तो इसमें हम इतना इस डिटेल में नहीं जाते, although I've just taught you that. तो इनमें से क्लोरीन एटम gains an electron to form a chloride ion. This is correct. Atom loses a proton. Proton का bonding में कोई काम नहीं होता. Magnesium atom loses an electron. It doesn't lose an electron, it loses 2. And gain तो वो करता ही नहीं है since it's the metal one. तो इसलिए B is our correct option. Okay. Moving on to question number 2. The table shows the composition of 3 different nuclei. Which nuclei are isotopes of the same element? Okay, what is an isotope? Isotope is the isotopes are different atoms of same element which have same proton number but different nucleon number. यानी उसमें नंबर ऑफ प्रोटॉन्स जो हैं और नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स जो हैं वो सेम होते हैं, मगर नंबर ऑफ न्यूट्रॉन्स डिफरेंट होते हैं. तो कौन से इनमें से जिसमें नंबर ऑफ प्रोटॉन्स जो हैं वो सेम हो और न्यूट्रॉन्स का नंबर फर्क हो, तो X और Z ऐसे 2 न्यूक्लियाई हैं जिसमें सेम नंबर ऑफ प्रोटॉन्स हैं पर डिफरेंट नंबर ऑफ न्यूट्रॉन्स हैं. तो X और Y वाला जो ऑप्शन है, ऑप्शन नंबर B, दैट इज द करेक्ट ऑप्शन. Okay, question number 3. A nuclide of chlorine has the symbol shown. What is the nucleon number of this nuclide of chlorine? Okay. this is your nuclide number and this is your proton number. So they are asking us about the nucleon number and it is going to be 35. Nucleon number is proton plus neutron. ठीक है जी? Okay, moving on. The scattering of alpha particles by a thin metal foil supports the nuclear model of an atom. Why are alpha particles used rather than neutrons? Okay, the alpha particles are used due to instead of neutrons because alpha particles are positively charged. Neutrons जो हैं, they are neutral. They don't have a charge on them, so that is why they are not used. ठीक है? तो option A है because they always travel more slowly. B because they are heavier, because they are large in diameter, and D because they have a positive charge. तो alpha particles इसीलिए use होते हैं because they have a positive charge and they are not neutral. ठीक है? An important experiment increased scientists' understanding of the structure of matter. In the experiment, particles scattered as they passed through a thin metal foil. Which particles are used and to which conclusion did the experiment lead? Okay, whenever they are talking about this experiment, thin metal foil experiment, so the alpha particles were used because of their speed and because of them being positively charged. ठीक है? And the conclusion that was reached was that atoms have a very small nucleus. ठीक है? तो फिफ्थ का बी है. अच्छा, वैसे चलो हम आगे किसी क्वेश्चन में बात करेंगे. इसमें से 3 अंडरस्टैंडिंग्स डेवलप हुई थी इस एक्सपेरिमेंट के बाद. तो वो तीनों अगर आप लोग याद कर लो, अच्छी तरह से उनको अंडरस्टैंड कर लो, तो यू वोंट हैव एनी प्रॉब्लम्स आंसरिंग द क्वेश्चंस ऑफ दिस टॉपिक. ठीक है? अच्छा, क्वेश्चन नंबर 6 पे वी आर गोइंग टू मूव. The charge on a proton is E. What is the charge on an electron and what is the charge on a neutron? Okay, we all know that proton के ऊपर there is a positive charge. Electron के ऊपर there is a negative charge and neutron is neutral. So electron के ऊपर there is going to be a minus E charge. And on a neutron there is going to be a 0 charge, so D is the correct answer. This is like कि हम positive को sometimes we don't write positive, like 1 है, अगर हमने 1 लिखा हुआ है तो if there isn't any sign with it, तो it means it's a positive one. ठीक है? तो इसी तरह अगर उन्होंने E लिखा हुआ है तो it means that it is E positive. ठीक है? Okay. The diagram shows alpha particles incident on a thin metal foil. How does the motion of these particles give evidence for the nuclear atom? Okay. There are 3 outcomes of this experiment. ठीक है? If you remember all 3, तो it is going to become very easy for you. इसमें एक चीज क्या होती है कि most alpha particles pass straight through the foil. ठीक है? Most alpha particles pass straight through the foil. Now, why does this happen? Why do they pass? Most of alpha particles pass straight through the foil. It is because atom is mostly empty space. ठीक है? इसका reason is ठीक है? Second, इसकी जो finding थी इस experiment की, that was that some particles are deflected. ठीक है? Deflected. Now, why do these get deflected? क्योंकि there is something positively charged so it repels the positive alpha particles. ठीक है, तो इसका रीजन ये है कि because they come close to positively charged nucleus, so positive repels positive. Positively charged nucleus, ठीक है, बिकॉज ऑफ द प्रेजेंस ऑफ प्रोटॉन्स. एंड इसकी तीसरी फाइंडिंग ये है कि सम ऑफ द पार्टिकल्स, ठीक है, आर दे बाउंस बैक और आर रिफ्लेक्टेड. ठीक है, बाउंस बैक, इसकी रीजन है बिकॉज न्यूक्लियस इज टाइनी. ठीक है जी. So if you know these three outcomes and their reasons, you are going to be able to answer every question. Now, because most of it passes through the foil, straight through the foil. This is due to the fact that atom is mostly empty space. ठीक है, बिकॉज आपको मालूम है कि यहाँ पे न्यूक्लियस है और उसके बाहर क्लाउड है एक तरह का, दैट हैज इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इन इट. ठीक है, तो एटम इज मोस्टली एम्प्टी स्पेस. ठीक है, इसलिए वो स्ट्रेट पास कर जाते हैं. सम ऑफ देम आर डिफ्लेक्टेड. They are deflected due to the fact because alpha particles are also positively charged and neutron is also positively charged, and they come close to a positively charged nucleus and positive repels the positive. ठीक है, और तीसरा है ये वाले कुछ rays that bounce back or are reflected because इसकी रीजन ये है बिकॉज न्यूक्लियस इज टाइनी. ठीक है, तो अब आप का इनके बारे में कुछ भी पूछा जाए तो यू विल बी एबल टू आंसर इट, यू शुड बी एबल टू आंसर इट. ठीक है, okay, now the question states that how does the motion of these particles give evidence for the nuclear atom? Okay, the first point is most particles passing through with minimum deflection show that the atom is mostly empty. So yes, this is true. जो मिनिमम डिफ्लेक्शन के साथ पास कर जाते हैं, ऑलमोस्ट स्ट्रेट पास कर जाते हैं, दे शो दैट एटम इज ऑलमोस्ट एम्प्टी स्पेस. Most particles passing through with minimum deflection show that the mass of the atom is uniformly distributed. No, this is not true. ये इसलिए होता है most particles pass through with minimal deflection because the atom is mostly empty space. Large deflection of some particles show that atom is mostly empty space. No, large deflection of some particles show that they have come close to a positively charged nucleus. Large deflection of some particles show that the charge in the atom is uniformly distributed. No, it doesn't show that the charge in the atom is uniformly distributed. It just shows that they've come across a positively charged nucleus. ठीक है, तो ये अगर हमने अपनी ये सब कर ली हैं तो हमें पता चल गया है कि A इज द करेक्ट आंसर. ठीक है, बाकी करेक्ट आंसर्स क्यों नहीं है, दैट आई जस्ट टोल्ड यू. Okay, three students are describing the structure of an atom. Student 1, all positively charged particles are in the nucleus. That is somewhat correct. Positive electrons are in the nucleus. नहीं जी, positive electrons तो nucleus में नहीं होते. They revolve around the nucleus in the form of a cloud. Negative electrons orbit around the nucleus. Yes, this is correct. So all positively charged particles are in the nucleus. This is also correct. न्यूक्लियस में पॉजिटिवली चार्ज भी होते हैं और न्यूट्रल पार्टिकल्स भी होते हैं. तो इसका आंसर होगा 1 and 3 ओनली, सी. ठीक है, okay. The symbol represents a nucleus of zinc. Which row gives the number of protons and neutrons in this nucleus? Okay, number of protons is given by proton number 30 and number of a nucleon number represents number of protons plus number of neutrons. So 68 minus 30 is going to give you number of neutrons over here. So that gives us 38. So 38 neutrons है और 30 protons है. So A is going to be our correct option. ठीक है जी. Moving on. How many protons and how many neutrons are in the nucleus of TH? Thorium होगा ये, I don't know. 234 and 90. Okay. How many protons and neutrons? Okay, 90 protons है, and 234 minus 90 is going to give you 144. Yes, 144. So there are going to be 144 neutrons and 90 is going to be the number of protons. ठीक है, तो A option जो है हमारा वो बिल्कुल ठीक है. Which diagram represents the structure of a neutral atom? Okay, a neutral atom is going to be such which has the same number of protons and electrons. ठीक है, ऐसा क्यों है? Because protons are positively charged and electrons are negatively charged. So if these protons and electrons are equal in number, the atom is going to be neutral. ठीक है, if you look over here in the option A, so there is one proton and two electrons. So this is not going to be electrically neutral. Over here there are two protons and two electrons. Yes, this seems viable. Over here there are two protons and one electron, so this would be more positive. Over here there are three protons and two neutrons, so this is also going to have a positive charge on it. So B is our correct option. Question number 12. In the atomic model, an atom consists of central mass orbited by much smaller particles. What is the name of the central mass and the orbiting particles? Okay, now we know that the central mass is the nucleus and the orbiting particles are electrons. ठीक है, so D is going to be our correct option, which represents central mass as nucleus and orbiting particles as electrons. ठीक है जी. Moving forward, question number 13. When a source of alpha particles is directed towards a thin foil, they become scattered. Which observation of this experiment provides evidence for a small charged nucleus? Okay, we went through those 3 points. हमने यहाँ पे किया था the ones that pass straight through, the rays that pass straight through is due to the fact that most of the space around the nucleus या around the atom is empty. The ones that are somewhat deflected are deflected because of a positively charged nucleus, and the ones that bounce off are because nucleus is tiny. ठीक है, ये तीन आपको findings पता होनी चाहिए, उनके reasons पता होने चाहिए. अब वही बात है, यही this question demands that. Now option A states that a small portion of alpha particles comes straight back from the foil towards the source. Yes, this does happen. But okay, let's go through the options and then. A small portion of alpha particles pass straight through the foil. Yes, this also does happen. Some of the alpha particles are deflected by an angle less than 90 degrees. Okay. Some of the alpha particles follow a curved path after leaving the foil. Okay. But they are asking you कि is evidence इनमें से कौन सा provide करता है for a small charged nucleus? वो ये provide करता है option आपका A. ठीक है, a small portion of alpha particles come straight back from the foil towards the source. ठीक है, तो ये बताता है आपको कि for a small charged nucleus that the nucleus is small. अभी हमने वो जो 3 points किए थे उसमें यही किया था ना कि जो बिल्कुल bounce off कर देते हैं, they bounce off due to the fact that the nucleus is tiny. So this is what it looks like. ठीक है जी, charged small nucleus, उसकी reason आपका A है. Okay. Question number 14. In the diagram, the circle represents an atom with the nucleus at its center. A particle is emitted by a radioactive source and approaches the nucleus of the atom. The curved arrow shows the path of the particle. What is the nature and charge of the particle? Okay, if you see that it was coming straight through, और फिर वो यहाँ से डिफ्लेक्ट होना शुरू हो गया, वो इसलिए हुआ कि पॉजिटिवली चार्ज है न्यूक्लियस और ये पार्टिकल भी पॉजिटिवली चार्ज ही होगा, इस वजह से वो रिपेल हो रहा है. ठीक है, और यू कैन सी द कर्व अराउंड हियर. सो व्हाट इज द नेचर ऑफ द पार्टिकल? ये अल्फा पार्टिकल होगा एंड इट विल बी पॉजिटिवली चार्ज्ड. ठीक है जी, तो ऑप्शन बी जो है वो इज द करेक्ट ऑप्शन. Question number 15. Which particle has a negative charge? Alpha particle positive charged होता है, electron जो है वो negatively charged होता है, neutron is neutral and proton has a positive charge. So option B is the correct option. Question number 16. Which description of a neutral atom of copper is correct? A nucleus surrounded by electrons. Okay. A nucleus surrounded by molecules. No, a nucleus is not surrounded by molecules. Electrons surrounded by a nucleus. No. Electrons orbit the nucleus. Electrons surrounded by molecules. No, this is also not correct. So A is going to be the correct option because a nucleus is surrounded by electrons. That is correct. Question number 17. Which diagram represents an experiment that provided evidence for the nuclear atom? Okay. अच्छा, इसी में हमने ऑप्शंस दी हुई हैं. ओके, अगर आप ये देखो तो अल्फा पार्टिकल इज मूविंग टूवर्ड्स the nucleus. This can't happen because alpha particle is positively charged and the nucleus is also positively charged. So both are positively charged, so they are going to repel each other. The alpha particle is not going to move close to the न्यूक्लियस. ठीक है, अगर आप यहाँ पर बी ऑप्शन देखो तो यहाँ पर भी द अल्फा पार्टिकल इज ये बीटा पार्टिकल है. बीटा पार्टिकल जो है वो अभी हमने नहीं किए, बट ये बीटा पार्टिकल वाले तो आपके वैसे ही गलत हो जाएंगे. ठीक है, अल्फा पार्टिकल्स जो हैं वो यहाँ पे अगर आप देखो तो ये रिपेल करके मूव अवे कर रहे हैं फ्रॉम द न्यूक्लियस. सो सी इज गोइंग टू बी आवर करेक्ट ऑप्शन. ठीक है, क्योंकि एविडेंस ऑफ द न्यूक्लियर एटम जो है ना वो अल्फा पार्टिकल्स के एक्सपेरिमेंट से आता है, बीटा पार्टिकल्स के एक्सपेरिमेंट से नहीं आता. इस वजह से हम इन दोनों ऑप्शंस को कंसिडर ही नहीं करेंगे. ठीक है. Question number 18. The scattering of alpha particles by a thin foil supports nuclear model of an atom. Why are alpha particles used rather than neutrons? ये question हमने पहले भी किया है because neutrons are electrically neutral. तो इस वजह से हम उन्हें use नहीं करते and we use alpha particles. So option A is because they always travel more slowly. Okay, because they are heavier. Because they are larger in diameter. D, because they have a positive charge. So alpha particles इसीलिए use होते हैं, उनको इसीलिए use किया गया था because they were positively charged. ठीक है, that was the main reason of using them in the experiment. Which statement about the nuclei of all atoms is correct? They are always very small compared with the size of the atoms. Okay. They always contain the same number of protons and neutrons. No. The number of protons and neutrons keeps on changing. They contain electrons, neutrons and protons. No, they just contain neutrons and protons. They have a total charge of 0. No, they are positively charged. So option A is going to be our correct option. They are very small compared with the size of the atom. ठीक है जी. Question number 20. A particular nuclide of fluorine can be represented by the symbols shown. How many electrons are there in a neutral atom of this nuclide? Acha, they are asking us about electrons. We always know that an atom has a same number of electrons and protons. ठीक है, if it doesn't has the same number of electrons and protons, it won't be an atom, it would be an ion. ठीक है, a positive or negatively charged ion. So जितने भी protons हैं उतने ही हमारे पास electrons होंगे. So A is going to be our correct option because यहाँ पे proton number is represented by the number 17. ठीक हो क्या जी? Which statement about a neutral atom of radium है maybe this 22688 is correct. It has an equal number of neutrons and protons. मेरा नहीं ख्याल कि इसके पास equal number of neutrons और protons हैं. It has more electrons than neutrons. मेरा ख्याल से यहाँ पर इसको solve कर लेते हैं. 226 minus 88 138. ठीक है, तो फिर हमारे इलेक्ट्रॉन्स जो हैं वो मोर तो नहीं है देन न्यूट्रॉन्स, क्योंकि न्यूट्रॉन्स आर 138 एंड इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर 88. इट हैज मोर इलेक्ट्रॉन्स देन प्रोटॉन्स. नो, दैट इज नॉट द केस. इट हैज मोर न्यूट्रॉन्स देन प्रोटॉन्स. यस, दिस इज द केस. तो 21 का आंसर हमारा डी होगा. ठीक है जी. क्वेश्चन नंबर 22. A nucleus of helium has a symbol 3 2. Which diagram represents an atom of helium with 2 protons, 2 electrons and 1 neutron? ठीक है ना? बिकॉज यहाँ से आपको पता चल रहा है कि प्रोटॉन्स 2 हैं, इलेक्ट्रॉन्स भी 2 हैं, एंड न्यूट्रॉन्स के लिए व्हेन वी सब्ट्रैक्ट 3 minus 2 वी सब्ट्रैक्ट प्रोटॉन नंबर फ्रॉम द न्यूक्लियन नंबर, तो 1 आंसर आता है. तो वी हैव टू लुक फॉर समथिंग दैट लुक्स लाइक दिस. अच्छा, अब यहाँ पे 3 प्रोटॉन्स हैं, 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हैं, तो ये तो सही ऑप्शन नहीं है. यहाँ पे 2 न्यूट्रॉन्स ही हैं, प्रोटॉन है ही नहीं, तो दिस इज ऑल्सो नॉट द करेक्ट ऑप्शन. यहाँ पे 2 प्रोटॉन्स हैं, 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स और 1 न्यूट्रॉन है. सो यस, दिस इज द करेक्ट ऑप्शन. ठीक है जी. Okay, question number 23. Which diagram could represent the structure of a neutral atom? Okay, neutral atom is going to have the same number of protons and electrons. ठीक है. So here we have 1 proton and 2 electrons. Here we have 2 protons and 2 electrons. So this is going to be our answer. लेकिन हम ये आगे भी देख लेते हैं. यहाँ पे 2 protons हैं, there is just 1 electron. और यहाँ 3 protons हैं with 2 electrons. So B is our correct option, जिसमें proton and electron are equal. Excuse me. Question number 24. A nuclide of substance X has a symbol X, 26 and 12. How many electrons are there in the neutral atom of substance X? Okay, we always know that the number of protons is equal to the number of electrons. So the proton number also gives you the number of electrons. So it is 12 over here. So यहाँ पर हमारा option A जो है that is 12. So question number 24 का answer is 12. ठीक है जी. Question number 25. An atom of the element lithium has a nucleon number of 7 and a proton number of 3. Which diagram represents a neutral atom of lithium? Okay. Now, as we know that proton number 3 है, तो proton भी 3 होंगे, electrons भी 3 होंगे, और जो nucleon number है, since it's 7, तो न्यूट्रॉन्स जो है वो 7 minus 3 हम करेंगे, which is going to be equal to 4. So अब हम यहाँ पर देखते हैं कि हमें ये सारी रिप्रेजेंटेशन किस फिगर में मिल रही है. Okay, we need 4 neutrons. This doesn't has 4 neutrons. और उसके बाद there are 3 protons and 2 electrons, so this is not the correct option. Okay, over here we have 3 protons and 3 electrons, but neutron जो है वो simply एक ही है, so this is also not correct. अच्छा, C में अगर हम देखें तो 4 neutrons हैं, 3 protons हैं और 3 ही electrons हैं. This was what we were looking for. हमें 3 protons चाहिए थे जो कि हमें यहाँ मिल रहे हैं. ठीक है, हमें 4 1 2 3 and 4 न्यूट्रॉन्स चाहिए थे जो कि मिल रहे हैं, और इलेक्ट्रॉन भी 3 चाहिए थे जो कि हमें यहाँ मिल रहे हैं. सो सी जो हमारा ऑप्शन है वो बिल्कुल करेक्ट ऑप्शन है. ठीक है जी. Okay, this brings us to the end of topic 5.1. Pretty simple questions, pretty straightforward questions, I'd say. Inshallah, I'll see you in the next video. That is going to be on nucleus. So kindly like and subscribe the channel, and if you found anything helpful in this video, kindly remember me in your prayers. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.